Neale, I suppose a quick turnaround from Monday night, and it's back to league action, and it's a vital game really on Saturday against Shelbourne.
Yeah, listen, they're all going to be vital now. 9 games left, they're all going to be huge games for us, so we have to react in the right way, react positively, and try and get a result in Talca Park.
Are you looking at it as being more important to get hopefully 3 points on Saturday, the fact that there's a couple of tough games afterwards against Rovers and Dundalk?
No, I think we just have to, I know it's a cliche, I think we just have to just take every game as it comes. I know it's people always say that, but there's no point us looking ahead to other matches. This is the most important game for us, most important game of our season, because it's the next one, and we just have to focus on that and doing our best up there.
You've played every team now. This is the second round of games in the league, so it seems like a lifetime ago, I suppose, since the Shelbourne game was before the lockdown. It was the first game of the season, but it was a game that you very narrowly lost that night. So what do you know about Shelbourne? What are you expecting from them?
We're expecting them to be hard to beat. You know, I don't think they'll be too much away from what we saw the first game we played them. They defend very well, as you can see from their last few results. They defend well and are a team that's very well organised. Ian's got them really well organised and well drilled in what they do.
Monday night you had Gareth Morrissey back on the team. He scored. Dylan McLean had a good performance as well. So some positives to take out of the defeat on Monday night. Yeah,
there's a lot of positives. You know, I think that a few of the lads played well. And like I said, it was a narrow game, tight enough game. So we're certainly not going into the game against Shells fearful of anything. We're confident. The players are getting fitter now. Obviously, we are only 9 games, and you know, match fitness and everything else normally starts kicking in now. But when they've been off for so long, they're probably just getting it back now. So it's a weird old season, definitely.
Neale, you're currently 4 points off, we'd say, group of 4 sides, including Shelbourne. Is it a case you can't afford to fall any further behind after the weekend with games running on?
We would like not to, but the chances of all those 4 teams above us getting a result are quite slim. So I would say that regardless of the result on Saturday, that we still won't fall too much behind. But no, we certainly don't want to go up there and lose too much ground on teams on 11 points. Obviously, we've only 9 games to play. It's a short season. Every single point is vital, and it's important we get a result there.
Yeah, I just reading some of the City fans on the way out here today, Neale, and a lot of them are on social media saying that this is probably one of the biggest games for Cork City in a long, long time, and it's a must-win game. Would you go along with that? No,
I think that it's there's 9 games. There's plenty more games to play. It seems like it because it's only a shortened season with 9 games to go, but I think that there'll be bigger games to come after this one as well. So this certainly is a big game for us. We're not going into it too fearful. We're not going into it worried that we're going to get beaten. We're worried. We're going up there trying to get a result.
Yeah, I know we talked about the away form. Like 6 of the 7 points have come at home, so 1 point away. You know, obviously, be a great place to break that up.
It certainly would. At this stage, Trev, any point will do us. So it doesn't matter whether they're home or away. We're looking at if we're trying to pick up points from everywhere at this stage. So I don't care if we pick up points anywhere as long as we survive.
Well, what type of game do you expect against them Saturday, Neale?
Tough. I expect them to. They'll be, like I said before, they'll be hard to break down. They're well organised. They work hard. They've got good players in attacking areas. They're dangerous from set pieces and throw-ins and long throws and everything, and just put you under pressure. It'll be a tough game, and we've warned the boys. We don't know exactly what it's going to be like. It's going to be a real tough game.
Yeah. And just finally for me, Neale, obviously Monday's game then against probably the best team in the country. You could take a lot of positives from that going into this, can't you? Yeah,
I think we have to be realistic of where we are. Bottom of the league, got beaten by 6 the last time we were up there, and I think that for us to limit them to 2 shots on target in the first half, and albeit we weren't great when we got the ball and trying to counter attack, but in the second half when you're 1-0 down, we went for it, pressed them, and the second half was a more of an attacking performance from us. So yeah, we're taking positives. There was some good performances, and we're certainly not going into this game now worried about Shelbourne. We can't. We just have to respect them, respect their strengths, but we know where we think we know where we can exploit.
Neale, obviously, I think this weekend, I think it's obviously with the short season, this is the final series of games. There's a fun series left now, so I suppose there's still plenty to play for that sort of stuff. Yeah, there'll be plenty. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, you know, if you win a game, it doesn't mean you start celebrating you've cracked it. There's loads more games to be played, and there'll be plenty of ups and downs. So we just have to focus on the next game, concentrate on the next game coming, and not even worry about other results going on around us. Just focus on what we're trying to do at the biggest games, the next game. Yeah, and then obviously maybe from your your first game as city manager in Talca Park, from your playing days up in Talca with City, maybe 04, 05 or whatever. Is there any kind of stand-up memories from your days in City? talking
Yeah, they were our biggest rivals at the time. You know, they were a massive game for us when we used to play there. You know, they were a team we really liked to beat, and we got some good results up there. I remember Roy O'Donovan scoring a cracker of a goal up there once when he was, and I think we won the game 1-0. So that's the one that really stands out. But yeah, a great ground to play at. Obviously disappointing there's no fans there, but a good ground to play at. Good atmosphere, good old-fashioned stadium where normally the crowd are close to the pitch. So there won't be any crowds there, but we have to create that intensity ourselves.
Any injuries to worry about for Saturday?
Who got in? There's no more injuries than what were in the last game. No one got injured on Monday night, I should say. Is anyone back? Corey Galvin's trained today, so possibly be involved.
I think it was quality. I think Alec Byrne and Benny were picked the 19s last week. So
they're back on the track now. They needed a bit of game time basically, so we threw them in with the 19s the other day. Yeah. So they're available. Yeah.